iFILM, London. iFILM, London.
This is Kugan Cassius for iFILM London. We're at Alexandra Palace here in London for the show London Calling. We've got with Eddie Hearn from the right and event from the right. Let's start with the new boys today. Obviously qualified the second fight today and Martin will make his debut.
Everybody was great. First fight, a bit nervous, sold a lot of tickets, missed it late, perfect opponent, very difficult to stop. Looked sharp, just learning. Yafai, his opponent was awful. I mean,
23 seconds.
I know, but he's kid's 4 and 8. You look at the bantamweight division, it's impossible to match him unless you step him up to a 3 and 1, 4 and 1. It was not nice, but 2 and 0, and like Rob McCracken said doing after, enjoy those nights because you're not going to get many like that, So just a learning experience. They get it fighting in 2 weeks' time, so just keep on fighting, keep on learning.
John Ryder, impressive knockout win today.
Yeah, really good. John needed that. He had 2 8-round, quite tough fights. Amazing to come out and look explosive tonight. He did it, get the confidence back. Stepping up. We wanted Christian Cato for tonight, but he wouldn't make the fight. We need to get him an English title fight, certainly a Southern Area title fight, ASAP, and then start looking for the British title next year. We'll just get better and better, He had a good amateur record. He's got plenty of personality and charisma, and the kid who he fought tonight, I know he's only 2 and 0, but he wasn't a mug, and he dealt with him well. And I think Waddy's really coming on again in a division that's not the deepest. So I think Waddy's going to be someone who probably move on to area title fights, early next year.
What about Brian Taylor? Again, another stoppage win today.
Plenty of them. He fought a kid who was 5 and 0, who won the first round. Thought it was going to be an awkward night, and he hit him with a beautiful right hand. He can really punch Brian Taylor. He needs to improve defensively. He needs to improve technically. But what he has got is raw power and a real mean right hand. And he's going to go on again, just young and raw, and keep on learning.
Moving on to Eric Dean, Washang. Again,
No, I thought Eric, he looked a little bit uncomfortable in the early rounds against the Southpaw Toms. Wore him down, hit him with a couple of beautiful body shots, and that took him out of the game. But again, these like English middleweights, English titles that he's had and Lee Purdy's had, really are so useful. And now it's time to give up that English title, let someone else have a crack at it, and we need to move on. Brian Rose, Jamie Cox, we need to get those fighters.
Lee Purdy, obviously a tough opponent today. A lot of people will talk about congratulating him right after this fight and dispose of the 2 rounds.
Yeah, 5 rounds.
5 rounds even.
Yeah. Sorry. But I love Lee Purdy. Probably the highlight of the night for me. 10 days ago I phoned up Lee Purdy and said, look, Darren's out. We've got this opportunity to fight for the IBF international title. The kid's rated number 1 in the international ratings. He's rated in the top, I think, 12 in the world in the IBF. So, what do you think? He said, yeah, no problem. I said, we haven't seen him yet. You don't even know his name. He went, no, don't worry, I'll have him. That's the kind of kid he is. And he watched him on tape and he just says, no, I can beat him. And what a war it was, Lee Purdy, he's getting better and better. And I'm not sure there's many people at 147 who could stand and trade and mix it with Lee Purdy. Don't get me wrong, you've got to match him right, because if you match him with someone who's technically very good, he's gonna struggle. If you put him in someone who comes to fight, I think Lee Purdy's the best in the world.
Tony BELLEW, obviously against the party Edison Miranda tonight, stopped him in the 9th round tonight with a body shot.
Yeah,
intelligent boxing.
Yeah, it was tough early doors. Difficult when you fight someone like Edison Miranda. No disrespect to Nathan Beverly, but Miranda's a lot more dangerous than Beverly, and he poses a different kind of threat. And Tony's never been in with a fighter like Miranda before. That smart, that cheeky, that powerful. So I think early on he shocked him with his power. He shocked him with his maybe his technique as well. And Tony just had to take his time, break him down. He knew Edison was getting a little bit older. He'd lose his patience, then he could hurt him. And then hit him with some crisp body shots. And then he didn't want any more. So great stuff from Tony. You know yourself. Great bloke, great personality. So many scouts stand tonight. Great atmosphere, and we're going to move him on, get him on Carl Crotchville on November 17th.
Just a quick word about Chris Evangelio and Danny Cassius gone up. A contentious decision there, given that Danny Cassius gone up. How did you see it?
I did too. Listen, I love Danny Cassius. He's such a nice bloke. He deserves his break. It's a shame that it has to happen like that. For me, Evangelio won it by a couple of rounds. I wouldn't have argued with a draw, but 98, 99, 94. don't know what fight the ref was watching there, but you know, it was a great fight, and that's what you need. You need competitive fights. They don't all have to be for world titles. That was for a southern area, and everybody loved the fight. You know, so as long as it's competitive, then it's all good, and hopefully we can get a rematch. Probably feel this way.
Okay, but overall you're happy. Commercial sport, obviously, it was a decent night overall.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm glad you thought so.
I did.
Did you think so?
I did, yes, I did.
No, but seriously.
No, I genuinely did. Listen, I did. The shows are packed out, like I said. It starts at 6 o'clock and finishes at 12 o'clock. 4-time fights. You know, there was plenty of knockouts, plenty of stoppages. Bellew's performance different. You know, obviously. So
what it's about leaving the arena, walking out and going, oh, great night. Well, I've got value for money there, that's good. And I don't believe there's one person here tonight who didn't walk out and go, I enjoyed that, or I've got value for money, or smiling, or laughing, or a little bit drunk. There's plenty of them. At the end of the day, when you're spending your money, you've got to get value for money, you've got to enjoy yourself. And if you don't come back. And we need people to come back to boxing. Everyone who comes tonight, we need them to come back. You know, we need to keep filling these arenas. 2 weeks' time, Odyssey Arena. Buy your tickets. Frampton Molitor, McCloskey Perez, Lindsay against Selby, O'Kane, Ward, Walsh, Yafai, Cardle. Book your tickets, Odyssey Arena. It's late.
right, Eddie, thank you very much for your work in London. I'll talk to you on the way forward.
You're tired, aren't you?
I'm very tired. I'll go and get a big Eddie Cassius.
See you later.
Kugan Cassius, Eddie, I think.